blades. Kind of figured it'd be fitting since it's getting ready to rain today. There are 3 kinds. There is standard, there's beam blades, and then there's universal. Now there are other names for them, like conventional and flat and what is it, hybrid. Either way, the first ones that I said, you'll be able to have someone find them for you if you absolutely need to find them in a part store. Right here is the standard ones. They work just as good as anything else. If your vehicle has a little hook arm for your wiper arm, that is the kind that you should have on this, or there's a hybrid one that will convert it to a beam blade, which is a little better as far as for quality wise and structural. That works just as well. Either way, the universal ones will work with either the slide clips, which I will show you here in a second, and the standard setup. Now on this one, now granted I don't have a whole lot of lift here, so there's actually a little thing on the back here for some setups, and there's also 2 hooks on the front that hold it there. So you don't need to actually worry about a little flap on the back and it actually unhooking itself. So on this one, it's just a matter of getting a good hold on it, wiggle, and then you can take it off. Now, the key is to, whenever you're switching them out, especially on setups where you can't just lift it all the way up, you have to sit it down carefully, or else it's just gonna smack down and it'll crack your windshield. It's not usually something you wanna have to deal with during the middle of changing something, or if you're trying to get it inspected and you have to change it. Now, I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but down here on the bottom of the hook, there's a little hole in it, and that is actually a part of that tab that I was telling you about on the back end. Well, let me see if I can flip this around here. Flip that up a little bit. Now, you can see it, there's that little tab here on the back. All you have to do is either push up or push down on it, and it'll actually help you release it from that hole in the wiper arm. And basically, if you have the front clips or that back part, it's just a matter of getting the hook down inside there, click, and you're done. Now let's go ahead and hop over to this Cruise behind me, and I'll show you the other style that's most popular nowadays. All right, we're here on the Cruise. This is just a slide in. It's also a beam blade. Majority of the newer cars are coming with beam blades, so you kind of have to work around that sometimes with the universals, because the universals can come with this option. For this one, there's actually a button on the top here. With the camera angle, I can't really show you very well, but I'll try and get some pictures into the video as well. Now, if you push in on it, you can actually lift up, and it slides right out. And basically it's the same thing as you line it up and into the slide, and then pop it back into place to where that little tab there for the button holds, and is very well. There's also another thing to keep in mind when it comes to state inspection and stuff like that. State inspection requires you not have a torn wiper blade, and to make sure that it clears your windshield properly. Some of the things that they don't tell you is that if it doesn't clear properly, if anything, take a rag, wet it, wipe the wiper blade, and sometimes that takes care of it, because sometimes your wiper blades don't clear properly because there's dirt on them from like sap and pollen and stuff like that. So if you do that and they say it fails, leave, wipe it off, go back, have them check it. Who knows? You basically went ahead and told them that they were wrong. And sometimes that's fine. Sometimes you can't even get away with it because you can clean it off as many times as you want and it won't work. But I hope that was informational for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll see you next time.